you get a lot. That was just from 1 hour of grinding. Keep in mind, you will need keys, uh, emperor keys. I usually just do like 20 keys. Hello, guys. I decided to make a video on how I grind gems because I was grinding gems just a little bit ago, and I have gotten a lot of people asking me how. So I guess let's get right into it so we can make this a quick video. Um, Gems. Uh, Obviously you can get gems from getting gold and converting once you prestige. That's one way. But I feel like the best way to get gems is through luck. And what I mean by that is whenever you do raids, I usually go with female, but whatever. Whenever you do raids, uh, you have the potential to get these items. Whether it's female, the serum, the artifact, or a mythical perk, or even these cosmetics, and even these other artifacts, the yellow ones. These are pretty good for gems, and the basically what I mean by that is like you can sell them directly from your inventory, like this. It sells for, hold on, I have to equip it. It sells for 12,000 gems. Obviously, people trade them as well. I'm not telling you that this is what you have to do with your serums. This is just what I do. Um, and then you can also delete these other things, 1,000 each. See, I got 9 of these just from grinding, so that's an easy 8,000. But yeah, that was just from an hour. I'll sell everything that well, almost everything. I'll sell almost everything that I've made so far from grinding. And the way you grind, I guess the raids solo with a luck boost, is you have to be a shifter. You can do it with Ackerman too, but you'll probably get shifter before you get Ackerman. This is the perks that I currently have right now because I'm only prestige 3. These are really good for shifter. This one gives me a wide range of damage. This gives me a big damage boost for shifter, and then this gives me a damage boost because I take damage. When you're soloing, you're always going to be taking damage. I have noticed something though. I did end up switching the shifter damage for the crit damage. I used to run this crit damage one for the shifter damage instead, and I did notice that it did make a difference. You still want to have crit chance because I feel like you at least need 50% in order to do like really good damage. In order to crit like almost every hit, you need at least 50%. So I'm still running the double crit hoodie. I did test. I tried to test out crit. Sorry, not crit. Where is it? Oh, shifter. Actually, I think I deleted it. Oh no, wait, sorry. It was over here. It was the scarf. I tried double shifter damage on scarf. It was not good. You definitely need crit. I even tried scarf and scars with crit chance and sorry. Yeah, this one that I'm using right now. Crit chance and crit damage, but it was still not enough. Or sorry, not crit damage. What am I saying, bro? Shifter damage. And it was still not enough. So I think you at least want to make it. The way you can check how much your crit is going here. You want to at least have 50. Crit damage, I feel like doesn't matter. I want to say it doesn't matter. I've just because I did do the switch between shifter damage and crit damage, and I did notice that I was stronger now with the shifter damage, and I feel like that's all thanks to this perk, Black Flash. Apparently, so I wish there was numbers here, but Black Flash says that you deal the maximum damage every crit. And if I take that out at face value, that means that my crit damage is maxed out, right? That's just my assumption. I don't know. I don't know if that's how it works. It also says every 1% of speed gives an extra zero point 0.6 crit damage. So the faster you hit, the more crit damage you have. And that's perfect for female Titan with Leonhardt because you're going to be hitting really, really fast. That would pair amazingly with adaptation. However, you will take more damage. But I am using it and it's pretty good when you're soloing. So here I'm going to do a quick little run and show you just how quickly I do this. I wouldn't recommend you using or you farming like this for or you using a luck boost and farming female raids in a huge raid of people, because the bigger the raid, the longer it's going to take, the more people, the more HP, the more damage. So you're going to be wasting a lot of time. The reason I like to solo it is because each run will take like 2 minutes. So I'll get more pulls out of the luck boost than I would if I was running a big raid. And yeah, you just keep M1ing. You want to sprinkle in some roundhouse kicks and some haymaker kicks or whatever they're called, because those are iframes. And especially you want to do it for like the last hits, just because you want to get it out of the way. You don't want that to happen where Aaron starts shouting and ruins your freaking time, because whenever he shouts, you can't hit him, and you basically can't do anything besides watch him. You don't want that to happen. That's it. I guess now I'll just quickly sell everything that I've gotten. And I've only used an hour of this luck boost. I haven't even grinded 2 hours, so we'll see what we get, what I have to show for my what's the word, my the fruits of my labor. We're starting at 384,000. Keep that in mind. Again, you only want to sell duplicates. Because, then again, if you don't like an item, you can sell it all. But I like to at least keep one of something so that, in case somebody wants something at some point, I want to at least have something available. You can just type the numbers in as well. That's it for everything that I've gotten from that. Now we go into our perks. I usually, whenever you're selling perks, I usually just go into the body slot just because it'll give me access to everything. I just have to switch the tabs. I go from common, accept, go from rare, accept, epics, accept, and you just repeat that. Keep in mind, we did get a lot of legendary perks as well from doing that those raids, but I feel like selling legendary perks or whatever, throwing them away takes a lot more time because you have to, click every single individual one. I'll do that just for the support one so you can see how much you can roughly get. But I won't do it for everything just because it takes too long. Dang, so that was like 10k gems just from all the support perks. So we can guesstimate how much it would be for everything else just based on the number of perks we have, totaling 173. We have roughly 18 mythics that we're not counting. That would put it at roughly at 150. So that would be in total like 40,000 gems extra. And then I guess we're not counting the extra mythics that we would delete. All right, and we'll just say that's it. So we ended at 453,000. And if you remember, I believe we were at 360. Dang, so in total we got 68,800 gems just from all the stuff we have deleted. And if we were to include the perks that we didn't delete, just because I didn't know how many of those posts I have before, because I did clear everything out at some point in the past. So I would say honestly probably like 80% of those perks would be new perks. So roughly 90,000 gems is what we basically got from the grind of 1 hour. You get a lot. That was just from 1 hour of grinding. Keep in mind, you will need keys, uh, emperor keys. I usually just do like 20 keys. So I normally only grind for 1 hour. Uh, for raids, I usually just do like 60k and then I move on. If I had more keys, then I would, I'd keep going forever. But I'm saving keys for the Colossal Titan whenever that decides to come out. But yeah, I don't know. That's it. That's it for now. Um, Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate everybody showing up to the streams lately. There've been so many people. Um, you're all amazing. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for everything. You're all amazing. I don't know what else to say, but thank you. Bye bye.